Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, March 13, 2026, and the world of medicine is moving faster than ever. Today, we're breaking down a landmark Supreme Court ruling on end-of-life care, a super antibiotic that could change how we treat gut infections, and why your meal timing might be more important than what you're actually eating. Let's dive in. Breakthrough research, the super antibiotic EVG-7. A headline: researchers have unveiled a new antibiotic called EVG-7 designed to tackle the deadly C. difficile gut infection. The game changer: unlike traditional antibiotics that wipe out your entire microbiome, the good bacteria, EVG-7 targets the pathogen specifically without destroying your healthy gut flora. Status: initial results in mouse studies are highly promising, offering hope for patients who suffer from recurring, life-threatening gut infections. Metabolism and weight: timing is everything. Research published today in Diabetes shows that for women with gestational diabetes, early daytime eating, starting before 9:56 a.m., significantly lowers nighttime glucose levels. The esprosin link: another study in the Journal of Nutrition has linked the hormone esprosin to long-term weight changes after menopause, providing a new target for postmenopausal weight management. Exercise hack: new data suggests a ketogenic diet may actually enhance muscle mitochondrial remodeling, making aerobic exercise even more effective for those with high blood sugar. FDA Watch: new approvals and expected decisions. Today's approval: the FDA just approved Tecnis PureC-IOL, a breakthrough intraocular lens for cataract surgery that provides extended depth of focus without the visual disturbances of older models. We are also tracking Reproxalap for dry eye disease, with a major FDA decision expected by March 16. Rare disease win: earlier this week, the first-ever treatment for cerebral folate transport deficiency, Welcavorin, was greenlit for patients with specific genetic variants. Neurology and mental health news. Alzheimer's detection: a simple blood test might soon detect Alzheimer's by tracking structural shape changes in 3 specific blood proteins. Depression biology: new research indicates that depression might actually start as an energy problem within brain cells. Young adults with MDD showed cells that struggle to ramp up energy production when needed. Cannabis warning: a new study found that THC can create false memories, where users recall things that never actually happened during a controlled experiment. Quickfire health headlines. Pesticide alert: a new report warns of troubling levels of pesticide residues on common fruits and vegetables. Blood pressure myth: a large-scale trial from China suggests that aggressively lowering blood pressure to below 120 does not harm cognitive function, debunking fears that it might starve the brain of blood flow. Social care: screening patients for social needs, like food and housing security, in electronic records has led to a 9% improvement in blood pressure control. Research has increasingly shown that HPV testing is more effective than cytology at detecting cervical precancer. A cohort study showed that patients who tested HPV negative had the lowest cumulative incidence risk of cervical precancer over 10-year follow-up, regardless of cytology results. Using HPV testing alone could simplify screening programs, reduce healthcare costs, and make results easier for clinicians and patients to interpret, researchers said. MedPage today. GLP-1 RAs and tendon ruptures. New data suggest a link between using GLP-1 receptor agonists, GLP-1 RAs, and a significantly higher risk for tendon ruptures, primarily tears involving the rotator cuff, Achilles, and pectoralis major tendons in patients with obesity. The data was presented in a poster at the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons annual meeting. Medscape. What does it mean to be kind to yourself? Being kind to yourself has 4 hallmarks. Speaking to yourself in a kind tone. Understanding that pain is a universal experience. Looking at your emotions clearly and soberly in a way that neither suppresses nor exaggerates them. Setting realistic expectations for yourself in any given situation. If you have the habit of being self-critical or pessimistic, it can be difficult to imagine what showing yourself kindness even looks like. Practicing may feel unnatural, awkward, and fake. But remembering what it feels like to be kind to others can make the whole process of being kind to yourself easier. WebMD. Conclusion and call to action. That is your medical update for March 13, 2026. From the courtroom to the lab, healthcare is being redefined. Which of these breakthroughs do you think will have the biggest impact on our daily lives? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for your daily dose of health innovation. I'll see you tomorrow. Disclaimer: the information must be verified before use, and the creator, publisher, and YouTube will not be liable for any negative consequences.